All of a sudden one day he came to office and he said, I want to go to America. I said, are you crazy? Why do you want to go there? What will you do? Who will look after you? What will you do there? So he said, kya karu, jana, jana, jana. I said, all right, I'll make this arrangement, then you go. So when the arrangement was made, he was in Bombay. I made all this arrangement with the captain and the ship went.
In 1970, Srila Prabhupada returned to India with some disciples. When Srila Prabhupada arrived in Bombay, you could say he took Bombay by storm. People were astonished that Americans and Europeans and Orientals could totally accept Krishna consciousness and Vedic culture. I'll never forget the program at Chowpatty Beach that was organized by the Bharat Sadhu Samaj. There were thousands of people. I could never imagine that so many people could gather in one place to hear spiritual discourses. And we started the kirtan sitting, and gradually all the devotees stood up on the stage and began to dance at the front of the stage. Pretty soon, the whole group of us were chanting and dancing through the audience, thousands of people. And they were standing up, they were swaying on their feet, and they got completely captivated by the whole mood, and the whole atmosphere was completely transformed.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
One of our close friends and supporters, Sadaji Whitlaw, suggested that we should put on our own pandal. I mean, for us to put on our own pandal then seemed impossible. But Srila Prabhupada encouraged us. By the end of the publicity campaign, everyone knew about the program. And as the final climax to the publicity, Shyam Sundar arranged a blimp that was fixed to the site at Cross Maidan in downtown Bombay, and that hovered above the city, you know, Hare Krishna festival across Maidan. And on the opening night, thousands of people streamed into the pandal. And every night we had about 20,000 people. And on the weekends, maybe 30,000. And it was a tremendous success. Then one evening, Srila Prabhupada had a ceremony on stage, a marriage. So the marriage featured Bhagavan from Sweden and Padmavati from Australia. And they were married with a proper Vedic fire ceremony in front of 20,000 people. Srila Prabhupada declared, "This is the real United Nations." And the whole audience began to cheer and clap, thousands of people. Juhu was just a simple fishing village. There was one hotel there because of the beautiful beach, and there were two more under construction. And it was considered very remote.
The explanation of expert devotees is that Krishna was actually not absent from Vrindavan. He came back with Nanda Maharaj as promised. When he was going to Mathura on the chariot driven by Akrura, and the gopis were practically blocking the way, Krishna assured them that he was coming back just after finishing his business in Mathura. He told them not to be overwhelmed, and in this way he pacified them. We remember him playing in those places because he was constantly visiting them.
From Mahabharata text that this Krishna Lila is Maya. They are surprised how God can be affectionate like this. He is nidbika, without any attachment. They cannot understand this. Because he's playing exactly like human being. They think, oh, he's human being, Maya, this is like Maya.
How wonderful it is that Krishna took in one hand the big heavy bow made of 3 joined palm trees and broke it very quickly. How wonderful it is that continually for 7 days he held up Govardhan Hill in one hand. How wonderful it is that he has killed all the demons.
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Bhaditramadyanmana Sorasena Ramanchakam Pasutaranga Bhaju Bande Gurasi Charanarabindam Sharadavanalira loka Pranaya karina ghana ghanatyam Sapta sakalana gunarna varsha Vande gurasi charanarabindam Sri Vigrahada dhana nitanana Singaratan mandira marjanado Sri Vigrahada dhananitanana Singaratan mandira marjanado Yuktascha bhaktangscha nijanjatopi Vande gurasi charanarabindam Tasya bhaktangscha nijanjatopi Vande gurasi charanarabindam Samsharada varnalalila loka Pranaya karuna ghana ghanatyam.
After signing the sales agreement and getting possession of the land, Srila Prabhupada organized a huge pandal right on the Juhu land. And even though it was far from the city and not so many of our friends from the city came, but many of the local people came. And as part of the proceedings, Srila Prabhupada did the cornerstone laying ceremony.
So, we selected this Bombay. Bombay city is the best city, most advanced city in India. And people are also very nice. They are religiously inclined. Therefore, I wanted to start this center, Bombay, for spreading this Krishna consciousness movement. Although there have been many impediments in my endeavor. Still, ultimately it is Krishna's business, it will come successful. So today, the foundation and cornerstone establishment was done 2 years before, but there are many, many impediments from the Asuric jana. Now somehow or other we have got little relief from such impediments. So we are putting this cornerstone this auspicious day, and I am very glad that you have joined us